All right, Georgia, I ain't got to say a lot. Y'all been kicking our butt the last couple of years. I know, hold up. In the comments section, you got to go all the way back to the Dawgs nail boot. You dang right that's where we're going back to. Hang our hat on anything. But I'm going to tell you what, Georgia fans. You heard that music? You hear it? You hear that music? It's a little scary music. You know why? You know why I picked that music? I picked that music because deep down, even those of you that are talking the loudest in the comments section are a little scared. It's kind of like Friday the 13th this Saturday. Can you imagine Uncle Lou breaking 2 TVs? Yeah, y'all are a little scared. It's going to be a big ball game. I tell you what, we've got one of the best offensive lines in the country, period. I tell you what, we have been bulldozing, motor grading some defenses. Now, this week's going to be a lot bigger test, a lot taller challenge than the last couple games. I tell you what, y'all going to know we've been there, and it's going to be one heck of a ball game. Do I think we're going to win? You dang right I think we're going to win. Are we going to win? I don't know. Depends on which Georgia team shows up, which Tennessee team shows up. I tell you what, I know my big orange is going to show up. Are you Bulldogs going to show up? I don't know. We'll find out this Saturday. Thanks for tuning in. Go Vols. You better watch out, Georgia fans. Because it's about 7 o'clock. Catfish and Billy Ratliff and the crew. Volunteer Roadshow down at Tennessee Tap House are going to be partying like it's 1999. I promise you that. What's going on, Facebook? What's up, YouTubes? I had to play my video from yesterday because there's a lot of people that watch us live that didn't get to see that video on YouTube. So I think I posted it on Facebook too. Posted it all in the groups. Got a lot of great comments. Had Alan V say he's not intimidated by the scary music. He may not be intimidated by the scary music, Killer Mime, but you're going to be intimidated by Cade Mays and Trey Smith and Ty Chandler and Eric Gray and and Henry Toto. That'll intimidate anybody. So who's going to show up, Georgia or Tennessee? Hey, if they both show up, it's going to be a good game. I don't care what anybody says. It's going to be a good game. But we'd like to thank our sponsors. That's kind of what pays the bills. But we don't accept sponsorships from people or companies unless we use the product or we believe in it.
Most definitely.
And Blue Water Climate Control, Knoxville, veteran-owned, small business in Knoxville. They sponsor a lot of UT athletic stuff. Hound Dogs, Knoxville and Kingston Pike. Go get all your Tennessee merchandise there. If you want to order it online, you can go to volunteerroadshow.com and order all your stuff. 'Cause we can sure hook them up, can't we, Billy?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, we're going to be at Tap House tomorrow. I wonder how many Georgia fans are going to have the guts to show up at Tap House and watch that game. And there's a lot of them that said they's coming, but I think they really, deep down, they like, man, I can't show up at the Tap House with Catfish and us lose the ball game because he's going to give me the bid. That's probably what they're thinking. If nobody shows up from Georgia, that's what I'm going to chalk it up to.
Well, I would love that to happen, Bobby. You know, that would be easy, but it won't be that easy. I know the Vols gonna play some ball tomorrow, man.
We win in this ball game.
I'm with you.
We win in this ball game.
I am with you.
And dang, Vegas ain't giving us any respect, Billy.
I mean,
no respect. Minus 12.5. It was minus 14. So that tells you, what does that tell you, Billy? That the betting public thinking, uh-oh, them big orange for real. I seen that offensive line last week bulldozing them boys. I don't know. So they started sliding some money over on Tennessee, so they had to lower that point spread.
That's all right. We got Rent Money Friday coming up. We're calling this segment Rent Money Friday because everybody that follows Catfish's advice gets to make their rent money.
How'd that go last week?
Well, that was last week before. Let's talk about the week before last. You always want to go to last week. Let's go to last year. The last half of the year, Billy, when I ran out of money and I was just picking by gut, I could have been a millionaire. Man, can you imagine how many 7-game parlays, if I'd have played my bets, would have hit last year?
Hey, you know that saying about is if was a fifth, we will all be.
Why do you keep raining on my parade? You know I like to talk some noise. Can't you just let me talk some noise a little bit?
Hey, well, you know I'm going to let you talk.
Well, I'm going to give some shout-outs on YouTubes, and you handle Facebook. Let me get with – I'm sure there's some Georgia fans in here. I hadn't looked, but I'm going to pull it up here. There got to be. Got to be some Georgia fans in there. They're probably flapping their gums a mile a minute. Let's see. Yep, just what I thought. The number one, Alan V, came and seen us last year. I bet he doesn't come this year. Bet he doesn't come this year. See, he came last year to the Tap House because he knew they were going to win. Bet Alan V don't show up tomorrow. He says 3 to UGA woo. We're going to be 3-0, 7 o'clock. Marcy Holt, your little niece. David Newcomb, time to whoop some Bulldogs' butt. Let's get it. We going to. Killamine, Georgia fan. Have we seen him last year? I bet we don't see him this year.
Hey, they don't come, man. They'll miss the party. Mm-hmm. They'll miss the party.
Yeah, we're going to have Prince playing like it's 1999. He said, nobody is running. Be there waiting on you. Go Dogs. Oh, I wonder if he means be there at the Tap House waiting on me. Uh-oh. We'll see. SEC dog. That reminds me. Man, we got some good people that watch us on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
And like I told you when I had you join the show, I said, look here. I said, we don't have a lot of Tennessee fans. I have a lot of people watch me, but most of them are from Georgia, Alabama, Florida, all them. But we're going to start a new thing we're going to put on our website. It's called, I don't know what we're going to call it, but it's something to do with the Hall of Fame. It's going to be, we're going to put a Hall of Fame. We're going to maybe get some ideas what we should name it. But it's kind of like a viewer Hall of Fame. And we're going to put your picture up there or your profile up there. I know Georgia fans, you don't want to put their picture up there because they're so ugly. We'll put their profile up there and put their name or whatever name they want to go by up there and let them write a little bio, as long as it don't get too trash talky. We'll put a little bio up there from like how long they've been watching and stuff like that. We'll be on the website, and we're going to give them a prize. We're going to give them a prize.
I like that, man. Let's have some fun with it. That's what I love about what we do, man. We have fun with the fans.
Yeah. The Tennessee guys that go on there, they're going to get a better prize than the Georgia fans and the Alabama fans. Let's see. What are they talking about? He says.
What you got over there?
Killamine says all that big talk don't mean diddly squat catfish. Yes, it does. Well, it don't mean nothing. It's just a precursor of what's going to happen. David Newcomb said he's going to be there tomorrow. And Killamine wants me to show the replay of Herschel Walker running over Bill Bates. We ain't showing that on this channel. You can go see that on Dog Nation or something, but you ain't going to see it on Volunteer Roadshow. I promise you that. Promise you. Besides, I think there was holding on that play. I don't know.
That's what it was.
Big Dog Brett says, hey, Billy and Bobby. He's got a great YouTube channel. Y'all go check him out. Dominique Anderson, Georgia can't beat South Carolina. LLU, Tennessee will give them a fight, and I could see them pulling off the upset. That's what I'm talking about. See, Clemson fans are smart. You know, they're smart. Your ex-defensive line coach won a national championship coaching over at Clemson.
Most definitely.
Let's see. Dan Brooks. Got to give a shout-out to Coach Brooks. David Newcomb. I think I mentioned. Did I miss anybody? I think I missed somebody. I don't know if I did. You do Facebook. Give some shout-outs to your people on Facebook.
Let's see what we got over here. Let's see. First one I got, Dustin Price said 34-31 Vols. Hey, I love it already. Flo Wansley McGaffney. Hold on, that's Pike County right there. He said UGA all day, baby.
That's one of your people?
Hey, yeah, that's from
you got to set them
that's
straight.
Down south. Hey, man, they going by what they know right now, Bobby.
Well, they're going to know something different come 7 o'clock tomorrow night. I know that.
So normal, she says, go Vols. Hey, thank you. Go Vols. Michael Carter, go Vols. Hey, say, Flo One's Gap said, put my picture up there. Hey, we can get you up there now. Let's see.
Your sister's on here.
Is she?
Isn't that her? I can't read.
Yeah, that's right. That should go.
See, I can see it. Before. Augusta, I say I spotted you. He overlooking his sis.
Flo City. Hey, most definitely Flo on. Hey, I give Pike County all day, man. Hey, Macomb. Hey, what's up? Hey, Magnolia. Most definitely, I gotta send shouts out. Let's see. Patrick Edie says expect to see a lot of jumbo and split backs. Yeah, I can see that, especially if it rain. I hope they don't get, too one-dimensional, and therefore defense can load up the box and keep you one-dimensional like that. I don't want to see that. I want to see a balanced attack. Even if it was raining, let's make something happen, whether it's bootleg or just something. I mean, the real spread option or something like that, and not just the option. Let's see. Henry Riddle, he said, I've been following the Volunteer Roadshow since day one, and it's keep getting better and better. Still waiting on a mask.
We ain't got him a mask?
Yeah. Hey.
Email me, Bobby C. I thought I sent that out. Maybe I overlooked. Email me again. That might have email got buried. We get lots of emails. Send me another one, Henry Mill. I'll get one out to you. I ain't going to leave you hanging.
I'm wondering if I'm reading the comments from the last to the end because everybody's saying I missed them. But I'm going to still read them out like here. See who else we got.
Well, sometimes when you click on it, it'll only show the last few, and you can't go all the way back.
Michael Carter said Vols going to win. Flo, hey, I know that was you, man. I know the name. Patrick Eda said I miss Marion Hobby. Hey, Coach Hobby was a monster, man. He created a lot of havoc when he was here at Tennessee, and he taught me a lot when he was here as well. I mean, as a assistant coach or strength and conditioning coach, and he went over to Clemson with Coach Brooks, and you see what they did. They created a lot of monsters at Clemson. Let's see here. And of course, sis, she's on here. I didn't even see you.
I saw you,
anything.
Augusta.
It was all mixed up, and you was talking to everybody else too, so I didn't see that. So, what's up, sis? How you doing, lady? Matt Davis says Stetson better be ready for a reality check, and I hope he likes the taste of turf. We're coming after him. Hey, most definitely. I like hearing that kind of stuff. I mean, hey, our defense gonna show up tomorrow. That's what we got to do.
They better show up.
Got to show up. So Preston Hess, he said, if JG keeps Georgia honors, we will beat them with running the game 28-21. Go Big Orange. Y'all are great, and I enjoy your show. Hey, thanks for watching, Preston. Hey, you're right, man. If JG can do what he's done these past 2 games, and what I mean by that is mistake-free and continue being the general on the field and make it simple. Don't try to make anything hard if you ain't got it. Run the ball like I know you can with those legs you got and get you 2-3 yards, and don't put your team in bad situations. That's all we got to do tomorrow. Let's see. Flo White said, I'm new to this, so I'll be following. Billy, you still one of my favorite players from Tennessee. Hey, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
It's good to have people from back home.
Let's see. Crystal Ratliff said, Patrick Edie, he said, such a great man. Hey, what you know about that?
She probably talking about me.
Keith Graham, my friend from ATL, told me it's a steady rain and going to rain through Sunday. I think it is. I mean, with the hurricane that's coming in right now, it's going to be a lot of rain. So hopefully we create a lot of turnovers tomorrow. It's going to be some wet balls.
I'm going to nip this in the bud right now. Georgia fans are going to be crying about the rain after the game. That's an excuse. Hey, we have to play in the rain too. Just saying that. I'm just cutting that excuse off right now.
Well, ain't no such thing as excuses when it comes to football. There's only 2 things going to happen out of a football game. That's either you're going to win or you're going to lose. No matter how bad you lose or how close you win them, it's the same thing, a loss or a win. And hopefully my Vols come out victorious.
Well, I like busting the chops of these Georgia fans in here, but truth be told, they're some of the best people on the planet. They followed me from the beginning. When Uncle Lou told me on my first video, he said, buddy, I'm going to get you some views. And with BVD talked me into getting on YouTube to begin with, but Lou said, I'm going to get you views. And, man, I had Georgia fans out of the woodwork because Uncle Lou. Thank you, Uncle Lou. Anyway, thank all of you guys, Georgia fans. Y'all know I like to talk. I just like to talk. But this week, it sounds like I'm just talking, but I believe it this week. I believe it. UGA fans love Catfish and Bobby. Yep, you love us. I know you do. But we're going to start announcing some Hall of Famers. And we're going to put some on the board. We'll probably start out with 5. How many people should we have in our Hall of Fame classes? How many in the NFL Hall of Fame?
Oh, that's a lot, man.
They have anywhere from 4, 5, 6, something like that. We're going to get some.
Let's do 5. Let's go with 5.
And those of you that know, y'all probably have an inkling I'm going to call your name because y'all been here through thick and thin. And y'all had my back when I was crying after 41-0. So, appreciate it. Y'all still rubbed it in on me, though. I won't ever forget that. Let's see.
What we got? Let's throw some.
Let's talk about the game. That's what everybody wanting to know is let's talk about the game. I'm telling you, our offensive line's no joke. I know you don't put a lot of credit in that. We've had an argument, not a debate at the breakfast table the other morning, but I'm telling you that's going to be the key to the ball game, and it has nothing to do with 5 stars. You know what it has to do with? Watching the tape and watching them bulldoze them boys the last couple of weeks. Something we hadn't seen in a while.
I mean, I like how you say that, but the thing is what I'm having with everybody's talking about offensive line. They act like that's the only thing we got. Like this, it's the best thing since sliced bread, guys. I mean, these guys are doing their job. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. This is the first time in the history of football I ever heard anybody talk about the offensive line the way they talk about our offensive line.
Because it's good.
Bobby, we have not been good in a long time on offensive line.
You're right.
We are a lot better. I'm going to tell you like this here. This game is going to tell you who we really are and what we really got as an offensive line. I think this will be the first game that this actual line actually played together as a whole because Cade is finally in the offensive line where everybody's been waiting for that to happen. Now, the thing that I've always said about any position, any team or whatever, you always have that missing link. If that link is not there, the team ain't rolling like the clock's supposed to. But I just wish we focus on something else that we need to focus on as Tennessee, and that's defensive line. Our D-line hasn't stepped up to the plate like they should. They didn't look like the defensive line that we saw last year, the last couple of games, and I think this game will prove who they really are. I'm not worried about the offensive line. I'm worried about the defensive line. If we can show up, I don't think this will be a ball game.
You're biased because you play defensive line.
No. I'm being critical of my defensive line.
Well, I got to give them some praise. We tackled last week, not against South Carolina. Last week we tackled better than we've tackled all. And I'm talking about all 4 quarters, better than we have in a long time. The only critique I have from last week is we stopped them on 1 or 2 yards on 1st and 2nd down, but we were giving up the house on 3rd down. How many times did we have 3rd and long and they convert after having good stops, TFLs, and then they convert? That's the only thing I have is like some sort of breakdown on 3rd down. I don't know. And I'm not a former football player. I just watch a lot of it.
Well, Bobby, that's the problem is, no one gives the offense credit that they done a good job of finding a wide open receiver or they block the defensive line up front. And typically when it's 3rd and 15, there's only a 3-man rush in most time in college football.
That's true.
And I don't even like that just because the fact that you've given them time. I love what the NFL does on 3rd and long. They bring the house. They don't give you time to think or see who's that open down the field. You're going to get a 3-yard route, and you got to make a play. That's what I like. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, and therefore you got a chance to stop them on 3rd and long.
I know you told me the other day, I said, what did y'all call the package that you, for the defensive lineup, when it was like 3rd and long and 3rd and forever? what'd you call it? Mustang?
That was the
Explain
practice.
that to us.
It's basically a 3-man rush. You got, everybody sitting in zone and hopefully, and then basically the DBs are dropping back, making sure no one gets behind them, and, linebackers are dropping in the zone and trying to find the spots where they don't get the long yardage. But, there's always crease and cracks in every Mustang defense. If those 3 down linemen don't get to the quarterback and make pressure, he got a long time to go. And most teams typically have a situation, how I call it, a max protection in a sense, to get somebody open. It's tough on a defensive line on Mustang.
That was probably one of the things. And granted, we're just fans, but I remember hearing people get so mad when Chavis would get in that prevent Mustang, and they's like, man, and then we give up chunk yards. Why did he ever bring the house?
Well, here, put it like this here. How many times you hear our fans say anything when we made a play on that Mustang?
That's true. Yeah, but we can't be happy. You know how we are with JG?
That's what I'm trying to say. This is football. This is a game of wars. It's one-on-one. Who wants it the most? Who gonna get the best of the player in front of them? And this weekend is the weekend of where true SEC football starts, because there's some games and big games, and actually all of the conference this weekend.
We just got to win our one-on-one battles.
One-on-one battles. That's the way it goes. You can't
and dig some ditches. I don't know if I know exactly what dig the ditches is, but I've heard you say it so much. What does dig the ditches mean? Digging the ditches.
I mean, it's a little different. It's called the trenches. The trenches is where the big boys get real dirty down in the ditches.
Yeah. It's hard to get up out of that ditch. I know that.
And that's the thing is, you do not want, as you call our offensive line, bulldozers to dig you up out that ditch. Because if you get out that ditch, there's going to be a lot of houses built.
Oh. What else about this ball game? Where's my pen? Did you steal my pen because you didn't want me to write down my picks?
No, I want to make
win?
sure you put those down, because I still have all.
Right.
I took pictures of all those.
I'm writing this down and keeping it. All right, does JG have more than 250 yards passing? Yes or no?
No.
I say yes. All right. Do we have a 100-yard rusher?
Yes.
Who is it?
Gray.
I say it's Chandler. All right, so we're both yes on the 100-yard rusher. Yes, we'll have one. What else? What other prediction? Before we get into actual gambling picks.
We got to go to defense, man. We got to get the sacks.
All right. Do we have more than 2 sacks tomorrow?
Yes.
I'm going to say yes, too. All right. Do we have a pick 6?
No.
I say yes.
Woo. That's a big.
We're going to see. Hey, we'll play. We're going to bring this up on our post-game show on Sunday.
Well, most definitely.
All right. Do we hold Georgia's offense to 3 touchdowns or less?
Yes.
I say no. All right, there we go. All right, now this is the rent money section. We're going to start out with a Tennessee-South Carolina game. Like I said, it started out yesterday, day before, 14 minus 14. That's a lot of points. But it's down to 12.5. So we're going to base it on the 12.5. 43-point over and under. You go first on the point spread.
Are we going with the Tennessee-Georgia game?
I say we cover.
Oh, I'm going to go with the cover. I mean, I think, 12.5 is a lot of points for – I'll say this. I think the defenses are going to control this game. I think they're going to slow both offenses down, and it's going to come down to who makes the least amount of mistakes.
All right, I go first on the over-under 43. I say we go over, way over.
I'm going to say under.
Okay.
I'm going to take the under on that one.
All right. Billy under, Catfish over. All right, let's start with the first games of the week.
Okay.
Now, y'all get a pen and piece of paper now and listen to me. And this is called the Catfish's Rent Money Service. I think we ought to name it that segment of the show. Florida, Texas A&M. Florida favored by 6.
Only 6 points, huh?
I go first on this one.
Let me hear you.
I'm putting my money on Florida. Third week in a row, Catfish has put his money on Florida to cover. There you go. You better not change what you said earlier.
I'm gonna go. I mean, I got to take A&M right here.
That's what. Okay.
The points it don't make sense with this line being only 6 points. You know, I mean, A&M haven't done anything to deserve that respect of a number. And for it to be 6 points, to me, that tells me that Vegas is begging for a lot of money on Florida. So I'm taking Texas A&M on this one.
All right, over under 58.
Over.
Over. I'm going to go with the under. That's a lot of points. All right, Missouri, LSU. We played Missouri. It's at LSU, which home field advantage doesn't mean anything. But LSU favored by 14. You go first.
I think you'll see this LSU team, the wheels are starting to turn. First game of the year, you know, a lot of people kind of took them out the game and didn't think that they had anybody on that team, but that team is still loaded with a lot of talent. And I think that number will be easily covered. I got to go with LSU.
I'm going with LSU too.
Oh, you're getting smart.
No, I was already going to pick them. And I'm going to go with the under. What are you going with?
What's that? That's 54 points. I'm going to go with over.
All right. South Carolina, Vanderbilt. South Carolina favored by 13.5, 41-point over-under. It's at Vandy.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with South Carolina on that one. I mean, South Carolina, they're a little sneaky team. I think they can handle Vanderbilt. I don't think
Hold up. Alan V says it's at Mizzou. They moved it, I guess, because of that hurricane. It don't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, that's why it doesn't matter. That's why LSU said, hey, I don't care what we play the game at, because guess what? They can't have any fans or anything. Like, it's totally different now. The money is not an issue anymore. Now, if that stadium was being packed, it'd have been a big issue. But I'm still going to take LSU with the points.
All right. South Carolina, Vanderbilt, minus 13.5, South Carolina.
I'm going with South Carolina, taking the points. We're still talking about Vanderbilt here.
And I'm going with the under 41.
41, Vandy. I'm going to say over, Bobby.
All right, you got the over. Here's why I say I don't think Vandy's going to score anything. That means South Carolina's got to score 41, and if Vandy gets a field goal, it means they score 38. They might be able to. That's a tough one. I mean, I don't even like that bet, but I'm just throwing it out there.
I just see South Carolina scoring those 41.
Okay. Arkansas, Auburn.
Ooh, man, what's the line on that one?
Minus 14.
What? I'm taking.
So I guess that's Auburn favored by minus 14, right?
Yes. I'm taking Arkansas.
Me too. Wait, hold on.
I'm taking Arkansas, man.
No, I'm going with Auburn.
I'm going to go with the Arkansas.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Auburn on that one. 45.5 over under.
Under.
The only reason I'm going over is because you went under.
No, you think you got the best bet. That's why you went over.
All right, here's one. Here's one. I'm going first on this one.
Okay, which one?
Because I want my people that are loyal to my bets, not jump on the bandwagon after I start winning, to have some say. Because I don't want you. I'm going for Ole Miss, Alabama. Alabama favored by 23.5. Ole Miss covers this. Take it to the bank. Stone cold lead pipe lock.
Let's see here. I'm going to say that, Ole Miss is going to be very motivated, in this game. This game here is going to be what? It is at Ole Miss, right?
Yep.
We're going to be a little hotty-toddy. I'm going to look at it like this here. Coach Saban will not let his pupil steal his joy this weekend. He won't have that opportunity until he
I
plays.
didn't say they was going to win because Pruitt's going to be the first assistant to beat Pruitt. Saban. And
yes.
Billy bet opposite of Bobby and you win. I remember that, Dwayne RTR. I sent you a nice little gift, and you're going to do me that way.
Hey, I'm going to take Bama on that one, man. I think Bama going to.
I'm so glad you did.
They're going to cover that by halftime.
I'm so glad they might cover it by halftime, but it's the second half. You better be worried about because they're going to be pulling their horses.
And there's what, 69.5?
69.5.
I'm going to go with the over.
I'm going with the under. All right, last SEC game before we get into our out-of-conference stuff. Mississippi State and Kentucky. And Kentucky is favored by 3.
Oh, wow.
I'm listening.
Oh, if you want me to take it, I'm going to put it like this. Kentucky, I think they're favored because, it's a home game. And I think the offensive line has shown that they can actually move the ball. But I still don't think they have enough points to keep up with what Mississippi State's going to do, especially since Leach lost last week. I think we'll see a Mississippi State team that comes out and realizes that, okay, just because our coach is here doing all this stuff here, we still got to go out here and play this game. I think they got a little overconfident after that win against LSU, and they came out and laid an egg against I don't know. Arkansas can't be that good.
I hope you don't see Crystal's picking this game because that might influence you. You're going to go the opposite.
So I'm going to go with the hometown team. I'm going to go with Mississippi State.
I'm going to give you 2 seconds to back out. She picked Kentucky.
Mississippi State times 3.
Hold on. You said the home team. It's at Kentucky.
I'm from Mississippi.
Oh, you're man, come on.
They gonna have them cowbells shaking.
I was hoping you was gonna go with Kentucky.
Well, you know what? Do you want to win? I'll give you a curve.
I was taking. No. I want you to take who you think.
Oh, I'm gonna take Kentucky just so you can.
All right, good, because I'm taking Mississippi State.
Okay, I'll give you one then.
No, you can't be saying, "Well, I gave it to you."
No, I'm gonna give you one, Bobby.
All right, over under.
What's the total now?
57.5.
I'm gonna have to go with the over. I think there's gonna be a lot of points scored.
Yeah, I agree with you. All right, let's get in to the other games. Virginia Tech, UNC. UNC favored by 3. Let's just go the point spread. We're not doing over under.
UNC, VTech. I'm gonna go with UNC.
Me too. And that's not because you said it. Texas OU. I wouldn't touch this game with a 20-foot pole.
I think this is gonna be an easy
OU
one.
-3.
This is going to be
rivalry
a
game.
high-scoring affair. I wouldn't doubt if we didn't see 100 points scored in this game, Bobby.
That might be true, but I don't touch rivalry games like this.
I'm going to take Texas on that with the points, with the 3 points, +3.
All right, okay, if you're going to do that. See, I was leaning towards OU, but I wasn't confident. But now that you took Texas, all right, you can't change it now. I'm going with OU. Make some rent money here. All right. Cleveland, Miami. -15.
Clemson.
Cleveland.
Where you get Cleveland from?
I don't know because I put CLE instead of Clemson.
You trying to say Clemson is good as a pro team?
Pretty much. -15, Clemson favored.
Oh, man. This is going to be the game that everybody is going to realize who the real Miami is. This Clemson team is going to put them in place this weekend, Bobby. I think that Clemson will put it on them. I think it's going to be a fourth-quarter blowout by Clemson. That's where they're going to turn the wheels over, and Miami's going to be falling like flies.
So you taking Clemson?
Taking Clemson.
And giving up 15.
15.
All right. Man, now you got me second-guessing myself. I got to go with my heart. Got to go with my ticker, my gut feeling, my gut. Have you seen Direct King play?
I have, Bobby, but I'm still I'm going with history as far as the last few years.
But this could be the coming out party for Miami.
Yes, it could
Can't
be.
you visualize
yeah.
the headline Sunday? Miami has signature win. Are they back?
That would be huge for Miami. And I'll tell you, if they win this game, yes, Miami will steal every recruit in Florida. No, Florida won't get those recruits anymore. Florida State, they might as well go and go JUCO now.
Well, that's the reason why I'm going to take Miami, because I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
We don't need Florida getting any more recruits. So I'm going to go with Miami.
Oh, they're going to be sharing recruits around. I mean, they got the turnover chains now.
Now, I think Clemson wins, but I'm talking about the point spread.
I'm talking about the point spread too, Bobby. I'm telling you what reality is based on what dreams are.
You know what? After these picks, and I'm not lying, you know I don't play around. I think I feel better about my picks this week than I have in a long time. You sure you want to change?
How long are you talking? Because
like a year. I feel better about my picks this week than I have in a long, long time.
Okay, so if you lose this week, so we got to make a little wager on these picks now. The wager I want to do, let's say whoever loses got to do 50 push-ups.
I can't do 50, so I can't
Huh?
bet that. I can't do 50, so I can't bet that.
I'm going to give you got 10 hours to do 50 push-ups, Bob.
I don't think I can do it in 24 hours, bro.
How about 100 sit-ups?
I don't think I could do 50 push-ups in a week.
100 sit-ups.
I mean 10 in 5 days.
Or how about this here?
Sit-ups. Shit. Hey, I am hanging with you in our current wager. I've lost 5 pounds. Tell them how much you've lost. 7.
Oh, that's what you think.
Oh, you lost.
I can't
Are
tell
you sandbagging on me so I don't work real hard?
Hey, I can't tell you.
You know, you'd be disqualified if I find out you didn't tell me how much you really lost, so I don't have to think I have to work hard. You know, that's disqualification.
Hey, a team shall not show his opponent his game
Crystal's
plan.
got a paper downstairs.
Yeah, that's my
Crystal,
paper.
if you're watching, make sure I want you. If you don't see him weigh, or I don't see him weigh, he can't write it down until somebody sees him weigh.
Well, come the end of these 30 days, you're going to be the first one.
And I need to see empty pockets where you're not putting rolls of quarters and stuff in your pockets.
I am going to crush you, Bobby. You might need to bring Catfish out right now.
I'm telling you. See, you don't give me no respect. What is that, Rodney Dangerfield? I get no respect. I'm telling you. When it comes down to a wager of what I can do, not wagering on somebody else, when it comes down to what I can do, I don't think I can be beat. If I enter the wager, now there'll be things when I know I can't win, I'm not going to bet.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I can win this.
Okay. And see, that's the one thing I love about opponents. They think they got a chance.
I do.
Against me.
I do.
Against Bobby. I'm telling you, I typically don't pat myself on the back.
You do all the damn time.
But it's because I know it. You know, if I can see it, if I can touch it, I got it.
We're gonna see at the end of the season is when how long the contest goes. See, I'm a second half person. You wait to the second half of this season, man. I'm gonna be poor. Once I get a little momentum, man, I'm telling you. Once I get a little momentum, it's over with.
So this is what he's saying, guys. It's going to be like he did the second half of the season in his plays. Like, he couldn't see my tail lights in the second half. Where were you? The bottom of the barrel?
What you talking about, Willis?
This is going to be a long season. I can't wait to see the results, man, because I'm telling you, man, I'm going to burn the house down.
See, Harold Denton's over here saying, put Little Debbie cakes by Catfish and watch how fast he does some setups. I can't believe it. I'll never live them Little Debbie down.
Hey, that's why I have to go check the room every now and then and see if he got some of them Little Debbie
I
cakes.
know what you're going to do. You're going to go buy some and just leave them out and probably just be giggling. He's probably going to have a camera set somewhere to see if I get one.
I can't wait, man. This is gonna be the funnest, the true. Hey, I can't wait, man. Hey, I forgot they had this little thing that you can bring people on.
Yeah, I seen that. Anyway, what else we got? Still want to reminder, if you need an HVAC, we're giving away, not we, but Blue Water Climate Control is giving away a free furnace.
Make sure you tell them about their website, Bob.
Yeah, go to volunteerroadshow.com and there you'll see Blue Water Climate Control's icon down towards the bottom. Click on it and it'll take you to the page on their website about the free furnace. It's an unbelievable deal. It's only good for a month or two. You'd be helping out a veteran, retired Navy, local business, great fella. And Hound Dogs. You come into town, you need to buy something. Obviously, we'd rather you buy it from us, but Hound Dogs, you know, they've been with us through thick and thin. And they got a lot more stuff than we got. If you want valve stem covers and a bunch of different types of shirts, that's where you need to go. Hats, they got a lot more hats than we got.
Well, yeah, that's something that we're forgetting this week, Bobby.
What?
We didn't do the score predictions. So we need to do some score predictions and to give away some stuff.
Well, how do you want to do this? Write it down?
That's the only way to do it. I mean, as they put them in there, for the last few minutes, and then let's go with it.
How about we do the giveaway, the big giveaway, tomorrow? They have to come into the stream tomorrow and give the prediction.
Okay,
We'll do a drawing. Whoever gets it right, we'll do it. They'll get something out of the store.
Let's make it happen then.
All right. Anyway, anything else happening besides the pork chops I went to Kroger to get?
That's it, man. It's showtime. It's game time now.
Got some greens, some collard greens too. Mm-hmm. And got some black-eyed peas.
I can't eat that, Bobby.
I can.
Okay.
I got that Hoppin' John black-eyed peas. You know, it's got the little.
Yeah, I know what you got in it. Got the onions and pepper. I know what's in it.
A little spicy. Yep. Well, let's go. Oh, Billy Cole's in here. He says Tennessee 20, UGA 17. SEC Dawgs showing me no respect. One of my best Georgia fans that watch me showing me absolutely zero respect. 31-3 Georgia. Let's see anybody else in here. David Newcomb's got faith in me. See, he's the one that picked me. We need to have. We're writing this down. We're having a big drawing for whoever picks the right person in our weight loss contest. Who do you pick, Catfish or Billy? Start saying in the comments, either in the live comments or if you're watching this later, put it in the comments.
Hey.
And all those that pick me get something really, 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 really nice.
Let me get thumbs up for me.
If you pick Billy, you'll get something. Something.
Hey, I got you.
Pick me. All right. It's already 7:44. Read some comments off before we go on Facebook. I can't leave people hanging. Is there anybody? Henry Riddle got 27-21 Vols.
Let's see.
Dewey Bowles, 35-17. Is that what it said? Read that.
Henry Riddle, he got 27-21. Actually, you know what? I actually like that score.
What? Which one?
The 27-21, but I think it's going to be a little bit. I want to go with 24. 17.
How can you pick the under and like that score?
Can you not add?
43. That's 48. You went with
24-17.
Oh, I thought you said 27-21. Okay.
I said 24-17. I done told everybody to stop questioning my math.
Cody Branch on here says 13-10 Tennessee.
Oh,
Crips and Braves says
I love it.
24-10 UGA. Come on.
Oh,
Crips
man,
and Braves.
I love. Not that one, UGA.
Did somebody? You did send me a super chat. We must have overlooked it. Hold on a second. Hold your horses.
We got a super chat from Dwayne RTR.
Here we go.
What is
Roll
RTR?
Roll Tide Roll.
Oh, okay,
you should know that stupid saying.
I didn't know.
No, we shouldn't say that. He gave us a super chat. He says, "Roll Tide, Bobby." He wanted me to read that. See, I got it. I'm on to you. You know I'm not going to read a super chat if it's set and read something like that unless it's in a super chat. I'm on to y'all.
Yep, they already saying who's going to win that, Bobby.
Well, they just don't know me.
They knew you lost when
Jesse he's probably related to you.
That's my uncle, but he knows me.
Yeah, but he don't know me.
Yeah. He heard you say Little Debbie and Black Eyed Peas.
Little Debbie's are in the past. I'm going to win this. I like Billy Cole. He says, better question is, what half does UGA score this Saturday? Joseph Hogue says 24-17 Vols all day long. We're starting to get some Tennessee fans over here. Rec 3000, 34-31 Vols. TNJR CFL 1 says 24-21 Vols. Wait, none of these scores count, guys, unless you're at the Tap House or you're in the stream tomorrow before the game. I'll probably give it to this first series of both teams. By the end of the first series of both teams, we'll write them down. Anyway.
Well, we got to get – so when are we going to start it so that they can know when to get on to start putting in scores?
We'll be down there. We'll probably start about a half hour before the game. But we're going to be down there setting up about 12:30 at Tennessee Tap House, Peters Road in Knoxville. If you Georgia fans ain't scared, come see us. And everybody gets free sweet tea and 10% off of their non-alcoholic beverages if you're there with the Volunteer Roadshow. We was going to play cornhole tomorrow. It's supposed to rain all day.
Man, I still I don't know. I'm still undefeated. Like, I just want somebody to take me off my throne just to see what it feels like.
Yeah. Well, Cody Branch doesn't have a way, but he's going to be watching. It's a good deal. Am I feeling better, Kathy? Yeah, lots better, man. I was hurting last Saturday.
Yeah, he dropped that load, and he started feeling better, guys.
It had nothing to do with that. I just was feeling better. Man, you say anything, won't you?
Hey, and my Uncle Jesse said, and he's a truck driver, but he ain't driving a truck no more.
No, I got off that truck. That's why I think, now, if I was still on the road, I wouldn't even enter the bet.
He wouldn't even bet me then. Yeah, and because you remember when you sent me that video you cooking steak and eggs?
Yeah.
Now, see, if you can eat like that all the time, oh, yeah, you'll drop weight.
I don't know. Did you see how many eggs and pork chops I had in that skillet?
But look, as soon as he the next day he'll call me back and he'll have a bang and 2 Twix.
I don't do Twix.
3 oatmeal pies.
Yeah, that's true.
And 2 banana moon cakes.
Hey, banana flavored moon pies are great.
I haven't had a moon pie. Do they still make those things?
Yeah, they still make them. I don't like the chocolate ones, but the vanilla and the banana.
Yeah,
now listen to me.
The banana, that's the only one I ever had.
You put it in the microwave for like 8 seconds and get it soft, just soft enough where it still don't melt. I'm telling you. Anyway, I had something else I was going to say earlier.
What's
I
that?
forgot what it was now. It's really important. What was it? We forgetting to do something? I don't remember. But they need to come out and see us tomorrow. Justin Sanday said he'll be watching. What do you want me to see?
He said,
what happened the last 3 years doesn't have to do with what can happen this year. Can be different this year. Tennessee's still changing. I agree with that.
Yep, that's true. That is true.
All right, don't forget to check out Blue Water Climate Control for your free furnace and hound dogs, and come out and see us tomorrow. Anyway, those have been watching us for a while. Thanks for tuning in. Go Vols. Georgia fans, we're going to be partying tomorrow night at 7 o'clock like it's 1999. I promise you that. We're going to be hearing this all day tomorrow, Billy. Go Vols!